Okay, so let's see if anybody submitted something. I know today's exercise is difficult. Okay, this is not a very, this is a very abstract description. I was hoping for something more concrete. So, for example, I wish I had a data set of all the winning lottery numbers for the next 20 years. Something like that. That would make sense, right? Imagine if you had a data set of all the winning lottery numbers. Right, that would be great. But this is very abstract here. Anyways, it looks like they found a data set. Okay. Mortality rate of 4 countries under 5. Okay. Okay, I see. So that's child mortality. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, yep, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's a group that at least completed the exercise and they did it correctly. The only part that I can see that would be nice to improve is the description of your dream data. But other than that, it's fine. Okay, optimizing airports. Okay. I see links to multiple data sets here. Oh, I see, yeah. I mean, what I was hoping for is just a description of your dream data sets, right? Here it says, write down your dream data set, a description. What data would you have if you could have anything, right? So you write down a description. That was the idea. Okay. To a kind of Indian dance data set related to the camera's max resolution. Okay. Okay, so the airports. Okay, so these are all British airports. Yep. Okay. So this one is pretty close to a bar chart. It's pretty close. So for this exercise, we were hoping for something a little bit more sophisticated than this. Is very, very close to a bar chart. It is technically a stacked bar chart, but it's very close to a bar chart. Okay, what is that? That is just something else, right? Okay, yeah, house price prediction, that's an interesting topic. What are the houses going to cost by the time you want to buy a house? Okay, that's an interesting observation. So variable matrix, this is price condition. Okay, price, so I guess price is on the x-axis and condition is on the y-axis. This one is very difficult to understand. I don't know if I really understand that. Price for bedrooms. Okay, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bedrooms. Wow. That's a weird house, right? A cheap house with 9 bedrooms. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. In this group, I would have liked to have seen more of a description of your dream data sets. Like, what, if you could have any data set in the world, what would it be? Right. So another logical dream data set is, I wish I could have the future value of all stocks. Right? That would be a dream data set. Instant millionaire wealth, right? Lottery tickets, all those sorts of things, right? You guys need to use your imagination a little bit more. Okay, there's no electronic noise data with COPD detection from smokers and healthy users of exhale. Nose data set, electronic nose data set. I'm not sure I understand this one. COPD detection from smokers and healthy users of exhale, breath analysis. Okay. Size and weight. Okay, this scatter plot shows me that there's no relationship between size and weight, right? Because it's just a bunch of random noise, which is clearly not true, right? Something went wrong with this one. Yeah. I'm gonna guess because something went wrong with this one, something went wrong with this one too. Yeah. This is just random noise. This is one of the beautiful things about visualization. I can see when things have gone wrong very quickly, right? So when I'm scoring coursework 2 and you try to submit false images or incorrect images, I can spot those immediately, just so you know. Noise. So this group might want to rethink what they have done. Yeah. Right. It wouldn't score well for coursework 2. Yep, at least that's something. That's very vague, but at least it's something. Okay, bonds. World Bank bonds. maturity volume. US dollar equivalent volume. Okay. If I was studying bonds, by the way, I would want to know what they're worth over time. So that's an important question, right? What are they worth over time? What's the interest rate on the bonds? Okay, so case numbers and death rates, lifelong disability. Okay, so when I was talking about dreams data sets, I was referring to if you could have any data set in the universe, what would it be? These are real data sets, right? Not necessarily dream data sets, right? You weren't dreaming about these as you fell asleep last night, right? Right. But that's, you know, at least you got the exercise. Okay, so which data set is this? Video game sales. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's interesting. So, does anybody know what that kind of image is? What is that image? Anybody from this group? Okay, so you guys tried to make a tree map, but you didn't quite succeed. Anybody know why? That's a difficult question if you haven't studied visualization yet. But this is a tree map is for hierarchical data, and you have not created a hierarchy in this data set. You have to create a hierarchy in order to construct a successful tree map. So that's a little warning for coursework 2. If you try to submit a tree map, it has to be in the shape of a hierarchical data. Otherwise, you won't get points. There's a very explicit warning in coursework 2 about this. Like I've typed it out. Question? A hierarchy?
Yeah. Why isn't this one?
So if you look carefully at this, there's no hierarchy. I could express the same thing in a bar chart, and it would actually be even better in a bar chart than it is right now. Yeah. Does that make sense? You'll see more about that. There's a special lecture on hierarchical data if you have a look at the visualization lectures. So not so easy today, the exercise. Okay. Access to electricity, the percentage of population. Okay. So that's an interesting chart. So I'm trying to see. I mean, one of the things about this chart is you have a lot of overlap at the top. So it's hard to see which countries are actually at the top. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Okay. That's a pretty good one. It would be good if the group members describe their dream data sets for that one. Okay.
I guess we could have better like if we since engage game, something like that, we had
London weather, that's exciting. Any British weather is going to be very, very boring. London weather. Boring. Okay, precipitation. That's 10. Okay, it's hard to see what's going on here. It has a lot of variables on the same plot, so it's a little bit difficult to see what's going on there. There's quite a lot of overlap, but I can see a little bit. Okay, I can see a little bit there. Okay. I mean, it would be good to have an observation, right? It asks for an observation. What does your chart show? Right. This chart shows that the weather in London is very, very consistent, very boring, and basically always stays between 0 and 20 degrees. That's true about most of the UK, actually. It's very, very boring. Okay, I think we'll wrap it up for there. We'll wrap it up now. Thanks, everybody, and enjoy your weekend.